Gemini, welcome to your Day of the Dead Ancestral reading. Okay, you guys have the Hierophant coming out in this reading with his Ouija board, and this is actually very powerful. Now, while I do not recommend playing with Ouija boards, because I just don't do it. Don't do it, y'all. There's other ways you can connect in with your ancestors and past on loved ones, but they're wanting you to connect, okay? They're wanting you to really tap in and connect with them. So I don't know if this would be you guys. If you guys are gifted yourselves and you just need to sit down and listen, that could be it, that they're wanting you to just sit down and listen so that you can strengthen the ability to hear them and to receive messages and signs for them. But this could also be you guys booking some sort of session with someone. This could be a mediumship session, getting a tarot reading, astrology reading, or a seance. Straight up. So there's an energy of you needing to connect with source, is what I'm hearing. Source, your angels, your ancestors, your spirit guides. They're wanting to connect with you. And there's a specific ancestor. I'm hearing head over the family. This could be like a great grandfather or a grandfather. This would be someone who's well respected in the bloodline. Because with the Hierophant coming out, I just feel like this is someone who's over, like, you know how they say head over the household? Like, it's giving a very vintage, like throwback energy, where this would have been the man of the house, the leader of the tribe, leader of the family, or at least someone that the family would still speak about with respect, okay? This is who's wanting to communicate with you. And there could also be an ancestor who would be, their pronouns would be they or them, or this could be you. And this ancestor is wanting to talk to you about equality and liberation for all, and you feeling safe and stable in who you are. And also, I'm hearing uplifting and supporting people to feel safe and comforted and supported with who they are. So there's a freedom and liberation here that this ancestor wants to address, that maybe their time frame, the way they did things in their day and age would have been different from the way things are done now. And maybe you guys, I'm going to be honest with you, what I'm hearing. And I can't believe I'm about to say this, but some of you have an ancestor that wants to come out to you, a passed on loved one who wants to talk about sexuality. They want to talk about the fact that we're soul beings having a human experience, and it really doesn't matter what your preference is, because it's making it, for some reason I'm getting the feeling that you had an ancestor who wasn't free to be exactly who they wanted to be, and maybe they didn't get a chance to explore some of the feelings they had because of the time frame they were in. It's giving, I couldn't do the things that you can so freely do now. It could even be a racial thing. So yeah, it's like, for example, if someone's in a biracial relationship, it's like, well, that was frowned upon in my time frame. Like, we couldn't do that. Or if someone's, in a relationship with the same sex, it's like, back in my day, we couldn't do that. We would, be in danger if that were to happen. So this ancestor is making reference to something that they weren't able to do. And, I'm hearing they weren't completely liberated. They weren't completely free, and they want you to be completely free and liberated. So it's almost like they're living through you. I'm hearing vicariously living through you. Like, I want you to be free. I want you to go and be you and express yourself in any way you want to express yourself. So I feel like these are two different ancestors. And then we have the Father Spirit. For some of you, I'm getting that these ancestors want you to reconnect with your father or heal your relationship with your father, see your father in a different perspective. But for some of you, this is a father figure who's passed on and is also communicating with you. And what's so deep to me is that he has these butterfly wings, and it just represents freedom. Like, it's like, I'm free now and I'm here for you. 61, 54 are numbers that are important. We have Air Guardian, which is your element, you guys. And these ancestors are wanting you to shift your perspective on something, shift your perception on, I'm hearing shift your trajectory of life. It's time to fly in a new direction. We have the wings. They keep showing me the wings, like little fairy wings, little butterfly wings, angel wings. And they're showing the birds here. Now he's in mid-flight, like his horse took flight. He's a warrior on a horse, and he's got these birds helping him. He's got the wolves or snow dogs, flying in the air. Like, they want you to take flight. Like, use your element and take flight. And we have this small key here, so they're going to be unlocking doors for you. You have Sagittarius, which is a centaur, which also represents optimism, and it has a bow and arrows. So they really want you to make your mark. And look how he has his sword. Like, he could throw it and make his mark. So they want you to fly and make your aim. Like, actively go after your goals and dreams. Focus on your target and fly towards it. Head on, go towards it. You have the rose, which for me stands for love and possibly romance. And you have the leaf. And it just makes me feel like, you know how they say the apple doesn't fall far from the tree? Well, it's like the leaf, you're a part of this legacy. You're a part of this tree. You're a part of this, foundation. And you're a vital part to the soul tribe, to the bloodline. So what you do in this lifetime is going to be highly effective, and it's going to be very crucial for the future generations to come. You will be remembered in your bloodline. Now we have the bicycle, and to me, that's giving like childhood energy. 555 on the timer, as I said, that which represents change and transformation. Also, butterflies, change and transformation. But when I saw the bike, I thought about like how you can see people, like kids, riding them, and they look so free and happy. Now, the reason why I say that is because I don't know how to ride a bike, so I can only assume that there's a sense of liberation and freedom that you get while riding a bike. They may want you to ride a bike. They may actually want you to get a new bike or ride a bike. There could be a significant memory with this person in a bicycle or a bike. So that's coming through. But they want to talk about this ancestor. There's a feminine ancestor I want to talk to you. Queen of Wands, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. They could have actually been a fire sign, or they could have been someone who's just very passionate and very creative. They could have been into fashion or beauty, luxury, design of some sort, interior design. They could have been quite intuitive, and that might be something that you don't know about them. So you have a Queen of Wands who's calling you. Look, she has her candle. Like, do you see me? Can you hear me? I'm hearing leave a light on for me. Leave a light on for me. Okay. You guys are also a group that might want to go and watch the movie Coco. I don't know. There might be something in that movie that has a message for you. We have broken arrow. So once again, we have this Sagittarius with the arrow, right? And then we have him with his staff or rod that he's going to throw. So it's like making your aim. And with this card, it says embrace the energy of peace. So I definitely feel like you guys are going to make your aim, and you guys are going to receive some sort of peace in, I'm hearing like finally, like this contentment, because you decided to go after your dreams. You decided to be in your authenticity, okay? The course that you're going on, I'm hearing it's the right track. You may have had to change your course several times, like a course correction, but they're saying it looks like you're going in the right direction. They're saying, remember who you are. Even when you travel far, remember who you are. Okay? And, it's like, don't forget who you are. And I got this in another reading, this song, Find Your Way Back. Big girl, but you got it, baby. Find your way back. Don't let this life drive you crazy. Come back home before the street lights on. That makes me think of when the kids ride their bike and then they have to come back home before the street lights on. That's what this ancestor is saying. Like, find your way back. Like, no matter how far you go, no matter what you do in this life, no matter where you travel, where you decide to live, or who you decide to be, don't forget where you came from. Don't forget your ancestors, okay? That's why I'm getting Coco, remember me. And I'm hearing Simple Minds, don't you forget about me. Yeah, Breakfast Club. So they're saying, don't forget who you are, your culture, your beliefs, your values, your tradition. They don't want you to forget your culture. They don't want you to forget your legacy and your ancestors. So while you're creating this new life for yourself, they want you to enjoy it because you worked hard for it. And they're acknowledging your resilience. These ancestors were strong too. They're saying you get it from them, but they want you to always remember your legacy and your bloodline. Don't forget them. I'm also getting ET from this little bike. I'm seeing the bike in the sky with ET. So some of you guys could have a connection with galactic beings. You guys could often feel like you're an alien or very unique. Maybe you feel like you don't fit sometimes, but that's because you're supposed to be the change in the bloodline. They want you to spend more time, with them, socializing, connecting, but there's change happening along this course, and you will have a lot to celebrate because you have celebration here. Enjoy new beginnings. You have celebrate and be grateful for every opportunity that has been gifted to you. No gift is ever too small. Christmas is going to be important, and winter and Christmas, they're going to gift you something out of nowhere. Could be by another person or an animal. Something interesting. It's mysterious.